welcome back to my channel. I'm Bisma. Those who are new to this channel, do subscribe it, hit that like button and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you are the first one to watch it. So the exam season is here. A lot of stress. You are stressed. Your parents are stressed. Your teachers are stressed. Your friends are stressed. And I am stressed because how can someone not be stressed during exams? So in order to relieve that stress, I decided to make a video. It's been a really long time since I posted a video because I have been studying and anyways, I have jotted down few very important points and I'll be discussing these points over here. And I have been practicing these points, so I am talking about experience here, and these points have definitely helped me in boosting my performances and plus my results. So they were pretty good and my exams are even going well and I feel like that I am being productive. So let's get into the video. Okay, so point number 1 is organize your space for studying. It's really very important. Just make sure there is no disturbance, there is no noise, and the place where you are sitting, it's neat and tidy. Those who all have watched my vlogs, study vlogs, they know that I try to keep it systematic and my study desk is even clean, because a clean area results in your clean mind and you try to grasp things very quickly, and it even relaxes your mind, like there is no clutter and you are not distracted by any of your comic books or maybe your novels, anything. So just make sure you have a very tidy and neat place where you are sitting and studying. Plus a very gentle reminder, do not study on bed, because I have because of my backache, I used to study on bed, but that resulted in sleeping after half an hour. I get hell tired when I study on bed, but some people here would disagree with me and they'll say, no, I can only study on bed, because one of my friends just studies on bed. She has a desk area, but she uses her bed for studying. So, but I don't think so it really helps, because for me it's always a chair and a table for studying. Or even if you are studying on bed, just make sure your bed is not that comfortable, because sometimes when you are into that cozy nature or that cozy background, you tend to fall asleep. So just prevent that. Point number 2, set study goals. Plan out your work. If you are sitting for 3-hour session or a 4-hour session, just write down the things you have to do, prioritize your work and complete it on time. Just set timers for your work to be completed within 1 hour or 2 hours, and then when you complete it and strike it down, it just feels like a really great victory. Plus you feel like you have been productive. And even if you study for 2 hours, but that's efficient and productive, you don't need anything for the whole day. Trust me, I've been there. A very important thing to be noted here, some people would say that I go for Pomodoro sessions which are of 30 minutes. I know that are productive, but if you are setting a timer for 30 minutes, I don't think so. And then taking a break of 15 minutes, then I don't think so it works, because after those 30 minutes, if you decided to take a break, your whole concentration level just fades away. So if you are going into a productive session, then go for 1 hour, not 30 minutes. Just study for 1 hour at a stretch, then take a break for only 5 minutes, and then go for another 1 hour session. Point number 3, avoid distractions. I know many toppers say that don't use your phone or just shut your social media accounts and all, because I did that for 2 days and it did no good. It really did no good, because at some points I needed the phone, and because we all are young adults and we need phone for some work. Maybe it's an important phone call or maybe it's important messages. but we need it. So yeah, for avoiding distractions, like if you are going into a very productive study session, then put your phone on DND. No matter how important that message is, no matter how important that call is, you can like answer it in the end, afterwards, after your study. Because I have been using this DND method and it's really great, because that way I feel like that, whoa, nobody disturbed me, and that way not a single notification popped up which distracted me. So yeah, if you want a really great and productive study session, avoid distractions. Go in a very quiet room for studying, and even you can put on some soft lofi music, like I discussed in my study vlog, that I often use like a study playlist which I'll link in the which I'll link in the description, and that way you can have a really productive study session and score really good marks. Okay, so the next and very important point for class 10th and 12th students. So this year we have MCQs, so practice as much as MCQs you can. There are many books available in the market on Amazon, and you can just buy them and practice the MCQs. Practice the MCQs that are given from the school by your teachers. Practice the MCQs that are available on the internet. Practice as much as you can. I am using this book. Light is refracting, so yeah. Oswald MCQ book, and this book is really very beneficial because it has many important points, and you just need to you have been given the summary of the chapter and then the MCQs, so it's really very easy to connect to the MCQs and to practice them. Plus there is another book by Gurukul which is available on Amazon. Okay, so just practice as much as you can, because practice makes a man perfect. Number 6, keep yourself hydrated and eat healthy. Stop eating junk. For like 20 days, just cut your diet to only eating the vegetables and the homemade food, because eating junk leads to several diseases, and we all don't want to get sick during exam seasons, because it's really hurtful when you know you want to do that thing and you cannot do it. So maintain a proper balanced diet, eat healthy, eat just homemade foods. Stop eating the takeout foods. Plus the canned foods, especially the teenagers, they often go for the canned foods or maybe some packed foods. Just avoid those foods and stay hydrated. Just make your favorite drink and drink it. Nobody is stopping you, not even your mom, because she knows all you are doing is maintaining a good mental health for your exams. Plus you are preparing well for your exams, so she won't say anything. Just make your favorite smoothie or your favorite drink and enjoy. Point number 7, don't start anything new. No matter a chapter is left or 2 chapters are left, just leave them out, because only 20 days are left, and in those 20 days you need to work hard for the chapters that you already know. So just practice them to your fullest, just revise them again and again. And if you are really very curious to know what is in the next chapter or the chapter you didn't do, then just go through the points. Don't just go through the summary and stuff, because if you start studying for that chapter, you tend to forget the previous chapters that you did. So just don't start with a new chapter, because there is not much time left for your boards and you don't want to spoil it. So yeah, just revise again and again. Just revise your notes, revise your MCQs, revise everything. Point number 8, watch motivational videos. Everyone needs motivation once a week or maybe twice a day, because it happened with me. I needed so much motivation lately, but Pinterest and my Instagram Studygram really helped me to stay motivated. I'll show some screen recordings here or here maybe, and that way you can just search it up, search for a great motivation video. When you tend to see people working hard for their dreams, you tend to you have that inner feeling that if that person can do it, why why can't I? So just grasp this feeling in you and just work hard for your goal, because right now your goal is your boards. So just work it on, just give all your 100% and you see your results. Okay, so I just remembered one thing, that if you are still lacking in motivation, then because it's been really hard for me lately, so I just stuck these sticky notes kind of thing on my wall, which is like, this is my desk and this is my wall poster, and I have these cute two posters of Yoongi and Jungkook, because sometimes when I don't feel like studying, and if I'm using my phone and my eyes just like pop up, and these two people just remind me to just go and start studying again. So you can like stick these sticky notes around your study area, or maybe some quotes that you find inspirational. So yeah, just do it. Just do anything if you want to be productive. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's it for today. I hope you liked my video, and if you did, do let me in the comments below that which point you really found helpful, and do let me know how are your preparations going on, because I wish all of you are really good luck for your exams, because I am a student too and I can understand what you are going through. So yeah, if you are having any problem, just DM me on my Instagram, follow me there, and let's be each other's comfort. Thank you for watching.